Hello and good morning. I've been slacking on my videos. Not really slacking. I rushed to the shop yesterday, forgetting the GoPro. Went to take up my phone to film. I am out of space in my phone. So nothing went according to plan. However, I'll show you guys what I was up to. So yesterday I managed to get my front I don't know if it's called splitter or duct, but I got my front intercooler duct placed and she is looking fabulous. So what I will be doing today is creating a section for here as well as a section for that side. So I'm gonna probably push the car back a little bit more so I have a little bit more space in the front. I have a lot of space, but I could have more space. So let me push the car back and you guys come along for the journey. Yeah, man. So the front splitter is practically completed. I don't even know if it's a splitter. I keep getting it wrong, but you guys may know. I have the name, I just can't think of it right now. Brain fog. Anyway, this is what she looks like. It is super symmetrical. Luckily, I only had to make a few cuts. I didn't have to go too far into depth, but that's gonna go up a little bit more. once I put on the struts. But guys, yeah, here she is. She is done. Well, not really, because I think I have my L brackets inside of the pickup truck. That is pretty sturdy. I think that can take as fast as this car can go. This side here, I need to push that in and then get another piece to put there, and we are finished. So as of right now, I'm gonna do that at home. The next thing I'm gonna go and walk on is inside the vehicle. I have a button on my steering wheel for rolling anti-lag. I took my daughter for a ride the other day, and I realized that while I was I dropped her home, and while I was going about my business, I tried playing around with it, and it wasn't activating whatsoever. So I got home, let it sit for a while, and then it started working again, but then it stopped. So I started to believe that one of my ground wires have been disconnected. So I am going to go through the car, go through the ground connections, and make sure that that everything is good and up to par. But other than that, there's always a list of things to get done. I'm pushing because I have some plans for this car, and I need it done and ready for when those plans can be executed. So I'm not sure if I'm going to film this, but I'm going to go in the car and see if I can figure out what the heck is going on with my rolling anti-lag. And then once I figure it out, I guess I can tell you guys about it. Anyway, let's go. Well, me, go. So I told you guys I'll tell you if I found the issue and what the issue was. So not sure how well you guys can see here, but this is my wire for my rolling anti-lag, and as you guys can see, my ground wire is literally nowhere to be found, completely disconnected. So what I'm gonna have to do is shave this back and solder everything in again. I'm gonna put some heat shrink to cover up all of these lines to keep them from just breaking again. At least I found the issue, so that's great. All right, let's get that fixed. All right, so I got that my rolling anti-lag dealt with, so we are good in that area. Well, I still have to test it, but no need to test because I know exactly what the issue was. But I am just about ready to call it a day, even though it's all in the afternoon. It is Thursday, and I want to go home and chill out with the fam. So as of right now, there is one more thing I would like to do. Where is it? I would to admit, oh, here it is. All right. So this is my DCCD controller, map DCD controller. DCCD, that's a freaking tongue twister. So I messaged the guys from MAP, and they are in, I think, Switzerland. And I messaged them and tell them, hey, my DCCD stopped working. Can I send it to you for you guys to inspect it? Anyway, long story short, they came back and told me that something is wrong with the wiring. So I told them it was working before, so it can't be the wiring. So then I told them, well, actually I didn't say anything. I just say, okay. So after further investigation, So here we have my ECU, and this is one of my plugs for my, what the heck is that so tight in there? Anyway, this is one of my plugs for my DCCD controller, and as you guys can see, that looks perfectly fine. Yep. However, I'm gonna have to find it and get back to you guys. Let me try and find that wire. Alright, so here we have the purple and black. Where the heck is this grease oil coming from? Was it on my hand? I don't freaking know where that was coming from. Anyway, the black is grown and the purple I think is RPM. So I am gonna have to take this apart, take the wire back and solder those two together, but those are the two wires that are missing. So, and what happened was they came out of those plugs there. So what I did was I just made a new set of wires that's going to be longer, purple and black, to match up with what I have there. And I am going to put this sucker in and see if I can get it working again. All right, let's go. So thinking I'm coming ahead, I then learned that this piece now is out. Oh boy, I don't ever have the thing to take that out. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm not going to tackle that now. I'll probably tackle this tomorrow morning. But as of right now, your boy is going to call it a day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for joining. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace out.